Welcome to the Dreams by Any Means Motivation Station. I'm your host, Ed Doxson. Happy Juneteenth to everyone. We almost at the end of the week. We in June, almost at the end of the month. Halfway mark through, man. Hope everybody's enjoying their day off. Those that are off, those companies that pull back and don't got you off anymore, they'll get their karma. But I want to talk to y'all today, man. I'm on my walk. I just finished up a good walk. My good man, Sally Mo. And we talked about a lot. But the main thing we kind of talked about the most part was continuous improvement. And it's on my mind today to talk to y'all about the importance of continuous improvement. And kind of like what that means and relating that to what tomorrow is, which is the start of the summer, which goes into the summer separation series. The continuous improvement conversation is definitely timely, as y'all know what I've been talking about on here, about summer separation, getting the goals, implementing routines and systems to help improve the quality of our lives, whether that be professionally or personally. And when we was just on the walk, we were talking about how continuous improvement is a vital key and a vital piece, when it comes to the type of people that you select to be in your life. That could be people from dating, that could be people from friendships, colleagues, business partners, faith-based, accountability partners, like everything, right? And the thing that stuck out to me in our conversation is about just finding someone always wanting to be better. I think about the late Kobe Bryant, who I always have looked up to, and I always tap into a lot of his interviews and his ways, post his death to learn from. But he talks about, long as you were better than yesterday, long as you were getting better than yesterday. Because the thing is, right, continuous improvement doesn't happen overnight. And as I've stated on some of these episodes, the consistency, the locking in, the going through the dark times, the tough times of transitioning from doing what you want to do and doing what you used to do, and, subtracting those things that aren't helping to help you do what you need to do and where you want to be. It takes like a lot of time to put that in. It takes grace, it takes consistency, but it takes daily deposits. I think about me for continuous improvement of, as much as I'm on my walk and talks with these podcasts, there's some time where it's a struggle to get up and go for a walk, go for a jog, go to the gym, right? But some of the things that I've done those previous days before, or, the results I know I'm going to get from it, or having that guilt of like, dang, I didn't make it to the gym today, or dang, I didn't stay away from the sweets today, or, I didn't get my 4 or 5 miles in a day. Having that thought, kind of keeps you in that continuous improvement space. So on this Juneteenth, man, and just being on the 6-month mark, I'm just grateful, right? And I know I'm rambling right now, but that's because these are very free thoughts, FYI. But I'm really just grateful for the community that I have that plays a role in my continuous improvement, whether that's indirectly or directly. And I bring it up because, like, this one walk and this one interaction of about, 45 minutes to an hour with my big bro, I've walked away from him with my mood changed, my mindset changed, got some things to think on, got some follow-up conversations to have with him. Now I got some conversations to have with other people. All this just is about continuous improvement as individuals and people. And as I always say on this podcast, your network, man, is so important. It's not just about having a network to get to the bag, but it's also about having a healthy, quality, diverse, well-rounded network just to help keep your mind sane, keep your mental sane, and, keep you to continuously improve, as I talked about at the beginning of this episode. So, continuous improvement, I want everyone that's listening to, look at it as an opportunity to continue to get better, continue to hold yourself accountable and not sell yourself short, and I could, be transparent and share from my own experience. It's hard sometimes to focus and lock in on that continuous improvement when other areas of your life that you desire to grow at the pace that you see it to grow, or move at the pace that you see it to move, isn't moving. And sometimes you have those thoughts where you might feel like you're stuck, or you might feel like you're in the same place, or you might feel like everybody else around you winning, but you're not winning. But that's why I say the continuous improvement piece, if you're improving in other areas, I'm a firm believer that it will flow over into other areas, or if not flow over and get the result that you want, it helps you navigate and manage and deal with some of those areas or dark times in our life or things that we desire aren't currently in place. So I'm actually probably about to go walk another hour. It feels so good out here, and I feel so good. And, I think I always told y'all, I know I always told y'all when I'm on my walks, that's when a lot of my thoughts come to life, or I'm thinking about stuff that's happening or what I need to do. Even like today being a day off of Juneteenth, I'm going to do some work because there's some stuff that, we're trying to plan for our fall outreach strategies and stuff. And the reason why I'm saying this, though, too, bringing it up, is because I'm flowing in other areas of my life that are improving. And now it's like, since I'm feeling good and working out and eating well and reading this and listening to podcasts and doing that and getting into work, it's making me want to have that same type of energy towards these other areas of my life that I may not have had in the past, like trying to do some work on your day off. But that's continuous improvement. So what I want everybody to do as we get ready to close this month out, just focus on continuing to improve. Focus on continuing to improve in 3, 4, 5 different areas of your life. See how one area can support the other. Look at continuous improvement for the network, people that are around you. Get rid of some of the people that you don't need to be around. And just watch God show up in your life and bless you the way you're supposed to be blessed in his vision, not yours. So hustle plus faith equals success. Y'all follow the Instagram, DBAMTV. Dreams by any means, DREAMSBYANYMEANS. Twitter, dream by any means. No S, is just dream by any means. And hustle plus faith equals success. And y'all know y'all stay tuned for the next episode. Enjoy y'all Juneteenth, man. Enjoy your weekend. And continue to keep pushing black pride, black excellence, equality for all, even in a country where they don't show us that that's what they want to do. But y'all know, continuously to improve in those spaces as well, too. So appreciate y'all for listening to me today. I'm going to catch y'all on the next episode. And I'm actually doing a podcast tomorrow in person with a group of people that I know. So y'all be on the lookout for that on the YouTube channel. Y'all enjoy y'all day. Be safe.